Welcome to This Explainer. Look, you are working incredibly hard right now to provide. You bring in the income, you pay the bills, but do you ever carry this nagging feeling that your wealth lacks a unified direction? Well, if you are a family head, a business owner, or an everyday legacy builder, this explainer is specifically for you. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating framework created by AI wealth strategist Adriane Mayes. We're going to look at how to finally connect the dots of your financial life and build a sturdy, lasting bridge for your family's future. So let's jump right in. Does your hard-earned wealth feel like it's leaking? Hits kind of close to home, doesn't it? It's actually a startling reality that an enormous amount of generational wealth just vanishes simply through poor organization. I mean, most people are doing the heavy lifting. The money comes in, but then it just seems to disappear. The taxes feel confusing, your filing systems are a total mess, and that insurance conversation, well, that keeps getting delayed because, let's face it, nobody wants to talk about bad news. And those estate planning documents you know you need to finish? Yep, sitting in a drawer somewhere, totally untouched. Meanwhile, everyone is telling you that AI is this powerful tool you just have to use, but you literally have no idea where to even start. If your wealth feels like it's leaking through the cracks of your busy life, trust me, you are absolutely not alone. The main reason this happens is because you're stuck in the old way of managing wealth, which is basically just piecing together scattered advice. You watch one video on improving your credit, then another on business taxes. Someone tells you to get life insurance, and another person tells you you've got to set up a trust. You end up with a mountain of information, but zero clarity. The new way, and this is the absolute core of Adriane Mayes' system, is looking at your life, your money, your business, and your family as one continuous connected river. Think of Michigan's longest river, the Grand River. It doesn't become powerful from just one drop of water, right? It becomes powerful because countless streams and creeks feed into it over time, connecting land, people, and history. Your wealth works the exact same way. We really have to stop shaming ourselves for not having it all together. As the saying goes, most people are not lazy, they are scattered. You don't need more random information, and you certainly don't need to work harder. You're trying to build wealth without a map and protect your family without a plan. When there's no direction, well, the river starts leaking. What you actually need is structure.
Step 1, money. Step 2, taxes. Step 3, systems. Step 4, insurance. Step 5, estate planning. And step 6, AI.
The foundation of everything is lane 1, money. Money is literally the water of your river. This includes your credit, your income, your real estate, your investments, and yeah, even your travel points. If the river is dry, you can't support your family today, let alone build a bridge for tomorrow. But here's the thing. Water needs direction. Money shouldn't just flow in and then vanish. You need to know exactly where it's flowing, where it's getting blocked, and where it's leaking completely out of your control. And water needs containment, right? That's where lane 2 comes in. Taxes are the dams. Look, nobody likes talking about taxes. Most of us would probably rather go to the dentist. But a dam's purpose is to control the water. If you don't understand how that dam works, your money can flow away and never come back. This lane covers your W-4 forms, your deductions, and your documentation. The absolutely crucial point here is that most people do not have a tax problem just in April. They have a tax habit problem all year long. Building year-round business tax habits ensures your dam is actually working for you, not against you. Now, picture trying to water a massive farm by carrying heavy buckets back and forth all day long. That's life without lane 3 wealth systems. These are your irrigation channels. If your family's wealth depends solely on your memory, your energy, and your manual effort, eventually something is gonna break. Systems like automation, content systems, marketing, and operations are the channels that keep the water moving even when you're completely exhausted. A bad system forces you to work harder than necessary, but a good system, that prevents burnout. Okay, so even with perfect irrigation, you are still at the mercy of the weather. That brings us to lane 4, insurance. Insurance is your levee and flood wall. Nobody wants to talk about the storm when the sun is shining, right? But life happens. Health changes. Caregiving needs suddenly show up out of nowhere. Insurance, whether it's life, health, or emergency protection, protects the land around your river from life's unexpected floods. It isn't just a financial product. It's a literal wall of protection around the legacy you're trying to build.
Building the family bridge. Lane 5, estate planning.
For a family head, this is it. This is your ultimate goal. Estate planning is the literal bridge that connects the wealth you're building today to the next generation. Just think about everything you do as a family head. You manage the accounts, you know exactly where the deeds are, you know how the business operates. This bridge is a set of clear instructions. It tells your family exactly what to do, where things are, who's responsible, and what your final wishes are when you can no longer guide them yourself. If you delay building this bridge, what happens when a storm actually hits? Families are forced into a nightmare scenario, making incredibly hard decisions completely unprepared. It's a surprising and honestly tragic fact that many close-knit families are irreversibly divided over assets simply because instructions weren't left behind. The people you love the most are left confused and stressed. So the crucial takeaway is this: estate planning is not only for wealthy people, it is for responsible people. And finally, the piece everyone is talking about lately, Lane 6. AI is the engine room. Notice how AI is placed last here? That's intentional. AI is not the whole river. A lot of people get super distracted trying to learn every new AI tool. But AI is simply the engine that helps all of your other legacy lanes move faster and smoother. AI can be unbelievably powerful for a family head. It helps you organize massive amounts of information, build those critical irrigation systems we talked about, automate your daily tasks, and make much smarter decisions. But here's the warning: AI only works when it has direction. If your financial river is messy and scattered, AI will literally only make that mess move faster. That's exactly why you have to connect AI to a bigger, structured plan. So, bringing it all together, the mantra is simple: find the leak, fix the plan, build the legacy. A river does not carve its path and flow strongly by accident. It requires intentional direction. Your wealth and your legacy need that exact same intentional direction. Now, if you're wondering how it actually put this into practice, the source material points to the Sunday Wealth Q&A Live hosted by Adriane Mayes. It happens every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern inside the AI Legacy Circle. They do a short value lesson, and then it's just a dedicated space to bring your real, specific questions. You don't need to be an expert to show up. Whether you want to know how to stop losing leads in your business, how to organize your finances, or how to use AI without feeling totally overwhelmed, you just bring the exact question you're stuck on, and you get plain language, practical next steps. No shame, for sure, just structure. I want to leave you with this final, vital question to think about today. Look at your own connected river. Think about your money, your taxes, your systems, and your insurance. But most importantly, think about that bridge to the next generation. What estate planning step should you stop delaying right now to build your family's bridge? Don't let your wealth leak away. Find the leak, fix the plan, and go build your legacy.